there is the investment discussion, the plan implementation, we would actually call it, where the investment recommendations are made. So then inside of that, let's talk about how an advisor is compensated. Really, across the industry, there's one of two ways based on what type of an account is holding the investment.
Yeah, and I think that, there's a lot of discussion on this, but to boil it down, as Scott said, there are two methods of compensation. There's not one that is better than the other, except circumstantially. And here's what I mean by that. If you look at commissions, there is a time when if you pay a commission and you hold that product for a long period of time, that is a better deal for you than actually paying an advisory fee. If you're going to buy something, hang on to it for a long period of time, it doesn't require management, active daily management, then buying it through a commission basis is probably the right way to do that. And then conversely, if you're going to actively manage something and trade something and be sure that you reallocate and things of that nature, you don't want to be paying commissions every time that you need to do that. As a matter of fact, that creates a conflict in your mind whether the advisor is actually working on your behalf or on their behalf. Are they trading my account to trade it to generate income, or are they trading it because it's the right thing to do? If you're charging an advisory fee on that, then that issue is moot. There's really no benefit for that advisor to trade that account to generate commissions, because commissions aren't being generated in that type of account.
One of the other things that people really like about fee-based is that it puts the advisor and the client really in the same boat, meaning if the choices that the advisor puts into this particular account, if they perform well, then the client has more money. And since this is a fee, a percentage of the account value, then the advisor is also making more. So it's a win-win or a lose-lose in that situation. And a lot of clients like that. But I want to circle back a little bit to the comparison. John, you talked about, commission, if it's on something that you're going to buy and hold for an extended period of time versus if we're trading frequently in order to manage that, you don't want a commission. So let's use an example like real estate. Okay. And I'm not saying that anybody who's listening out there, I'm not saying that you need it. I'm not saying it's good or it's bad, but think about this for a minute. If you bought real estate, everybody knows that that's not something that you want to buy today and sell tomorrow or even in 2 or 3 months. You're probably going to hold it for years. And that's how you, over time, really realize the change in value or at least get the income off of that property. So what we're seeing in the industry, guys, just kind of the talk behind the scenes for quite some time now, there has been this push towards commission is bad and fees are good, period, end of conversation. Well, let me ask you as a consumer, if you're going to buy real estate, do you want to pay somebody to quote unquote manage that and decide if you're going to hold it or sell it, on an ongoing basis? Do you want to pay them that every year when you know you're not going to sell that? It might be a 10-year hold that you're looking at. So at Gen Wealth, again, we don't believe that one is good and the other is bad. We're going to look at the situation for each investor and determine what is going to be the least expensive and therefore the most logical path to pay for that investment.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.